My name is Chinmay from Sri Gurukul. I am here to deliver a speech on girls' education. Education is very necessary for every child, whether the boy or girl. It helps a person to study new things with skill and learn about the facts of the world. Education is play an important role in the protection of discrimination, protection of human rights. It also helps to prevent discrimination based on gender. Men and women are the two aspects of coin. Thus, they need equal opportunity to contribute to develop the country. The girls' education is a catch in the surrounding caused by the education of girls. Every day, girls faces barriers to education caused by the poverty, poor illustration, violence, cultural norms, and practices. Better educated women tend to be healthier, participate more in leader market, earn higher income, have fewer children. The rise of girls' education was mainly done by King Ram Mohan Roy and Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar during British rule in India. According to UNESCO estimates, 130 million girls between the age 6 and 17 are out of the school. As Gandhiji has rightly said that if you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate a society. Girls are the pillars of any country or economy. Thus, girls' education should be made essential, necessary, and compulsory. There are several advantages of girls' education. Educated women can play an important role in the development of the country. They can share the burdens of the men in the different walk of life. They can serve the society as teacher, lawyer, doctor, and administration. The poverty remains the most important factor for the determining whether a girl can access an education and safe environment for the learning. Child marriage is also a critical challenge. Child breeds are much more likely to drop out of school and complete fewer years of education. I would like to conclude by saying that the parents need to educate the girls about the qualities and benefits of the education. Girls' education is essential for the future of the country because women are the first teacher of their children. The best part is that our Prime Minister has made a very good initiative for the education of girls through the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign in the villages. For the development of our country, we need to educate all the girls because it is the fact that girls are more successful than the boys in less time. I would like to say that we need to stop child marriage, poverty, and discrimination between the girls and boys. Thank you, one and all.
Yeah, Chinmay, that was really amazing. So this is the first speech you are giving in online, right? Yeah, I can see that. I can feel that also. Just a little bit fear, that's all. And your speech regarding the girls' education was amazing. And you told the important thing, that is girls' marriage, child marriage. Yes, we all have to consider that in mind and we have to stop that. And it is a good start, Chinmay. You have a lots and lots to go through in your future. All the best.
Everybody, myself, Prasanna, and I'm studying in 9th standard. Today I am talking about girls' education. And I am telling you about why every girl should be educated. As we all know that education for every human being is the most essential component. Without education, man is placed into the category of animals. A girl's education in our country is very important. Even today, also in our country, the difference is there between boys and girls' education. In rural area, the situation of girls is not good. People are not familiar with the importance of girls' education. They think that only boys or men is everything because they go to do jobs, and girls are only referred to stay at home. Because we need to think that education has no difference of no difference of genders. This is the wrong thinking of some people. This is the wrong thinking in the mind of some people. Now time is rapidly changing. Girl is also getting education as equally to the boys. Government is launching many different campaigns like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao and more. So girls are also getting knowledge for free in different government schools. Government is influencing the importance of girls' education. Government is doing welfare of girls' education. As this are the results of 2 decades ago, and today we compare the situation of a girl child according to this time. Education empowers growth of girls to become economically independently strong. Because our nation contains 51% of boys and 49% of girls. So nearly half of our country is covered by girls. So every girl should be educated to make our country economically and financially strong. Empowerment of girls and women is necessary to fight against the problem of gender inequality. Every girl should be educated to raise voice because of the cruel things happening in this world. Education of uh, rural girls is equally important. Society is rapidly changing. Girls' education in our country is moving in the process. So, girls' education is also important as the boys' education is important, because in our country there are more intelligent girls who are not who, whose parents are not sending them to school. So I request every parents to send their child to school, and I end my speech. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Vachana, that was really amazing. And you have given some more definitions also regarding the child education. And you said one word, it was very interesting, that is man if becomes animal if they are not educated. Yeah, that is really true, and it was very nice. And you said about boys and girls education, that is some will be given importance to boys than girls. Yeah, that was true. And even now in some areas, in some village areas, they are doing like that. It should not be done. Yeah, of course. And your speech what you have given was very nice and very amazing, Vachana. Keep it up.
Good evening, everybody who are all present. I am Nidhyas Gowda from Sri Gurukul. Today, I want to give a short speech on girls' education. In earlier times, girls were restricted from almost everything, including studies. Even now, in this era, in rural areas, the girls are restricted from studying. The girls should be given equal opportunity to study with the boys. The girls also have the potential to study. The girls should be given chance to become independent before they get married and complete their education, as they are part of our society and also the future of our country. Most of the women does not go to work, and they have to leave their jobs as they have to look out their household works and also their children. For this reason, the woman or a girl should be educated from childhood, both academically and morally. There were many girls who aspired to study, but their aspirations were smashed by their family members. Girls and educations were considered to be the two opposite terms at that time. But nowadays, the scenario is different. The girls are now being educated. Though there are some situations where girls get immediately married after they complete their school education, but nowadays they are being educated and their education is
considered to be the most important thing. There are cases where girls is forced to leave their jobs. Though the society is becoming open-minded, the girls' aspirations are being crushed in front of the boys just because there are some people who cannot break the barrier of giving them both their deserving chance. There are places where jobs are offered on the basis of gender but not the skill. A girl should be given right education so she get her own identity. At that time, the girls were considered to be the burden, but the girls are not burden. They are the part of our society and also the future of our country. Thank you.
Yeah, Nidhi, yes, Gauda, you were amazing. So, I usually saw you as a girl who will be very quiet. But there is a say that don't judge a book by its cover, like that. You have given a very good speech today, which was amazing. And the points which you have told me about the girl education was amazing. And the restriction you told about girls education also was a very nice point. And the work, yeah, of course, many will lead the work and many girls will be dependent upon others, right? Yeah, it was a very good speech, my dear. Just keep it up and keep rocking.
First of all, Namaste ma'am, and thanks to Let's Start organizers and you to conduct this event. And once again, a warm welcome to you, ma'am. I'm here to give a speech about the students should be allowed to use their cell phones in school or not. Well, in my opinion, kids should to have cellular devices in school. Many parents will be informed if their kids will be coming home. And that way with a cell phone, you can inform them that you will not be coming home because maybe you're going to a friend's house or you have a game after a school. I wanna think that they can have a phone, but they can't use in class. In my opinion, if students will use it for good, they should be able cell phones in schools. There are many advantages and disadvantages, but using cell phones in schools due to a short of time and can be able to tell some of them. So the first I would go to inform the advantages of usage of mobile in schools. A phone can be used for many educational things like projects, calculators, and even putting an important dates when a homework assignment or a project is due. You can also use a phone cellular text you parents if maybe you forgot your lunch at home, need lunch money, so you can eat at school. There are many things that phones are useful for. Cell phones can keep you safe. There is a main important notice that students should be take control of themselves before doing something stupid things. Here comes the disadvantages of the cell phones. One of the reasons kids should not be allowed to use their phones in school is because they can simply cheat during a test or get distracted by text messages or any social network. But the reason in that which they can act in a case of emergency. Many kids don't see the consequences and until they get the consequences and they realize they were wrong. Another reason why cell phones are bad in school because is that kids can post a picture and cause their teachers to get fired from work. So this was a quiz. So this was an answer to the quiz topic. Should students be allowed to bring their cell phones to school? Namaste, ma'am. Consider this as the end of my information. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Uday, you have taken a different topic from others. I would like to say that first. That is using mobile phone. Yeah, nowadays we are just addicted to mobile phones, and you have given many advantages and disadvantages of using the mobile phones. Right, yeah, there are some advantages and there are some disadvantages also. But what you have given, what you have told is really amazing. And the speech you have given, the way you have expressed yourself was a very good one. And keep it up and keep going, my dear.